Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And guys, things are going to be changing. And right now guys, I have some news for you that's groundbreaking, literal breaking news that can change everything in crypto. So pay close attention as we're first going to talk a little bit about the Bitcoin and XRP price. Why? Because at the bottom of it all, we need to know exactly what to do with our money, of course. These videos are not financial advice, but they might be able to be used as stepping stones to look further into how some other people analyze it, meaning use the information I tell here to do your own due diligence. So again, I give you a base layer of what I am doing, and then you can decide on top of that what you think is smart to do for yourself. Having said that, the Bitcoin price right now is at an extremely interesting point. Why? Well, we just came to our Fibonacci level here at about $42,000, $42,100. And so the question is on everybody's mind, is it going to bounce back up from here? Now, XRP did not actually succumb to the 77-cent level like I would have wanted it to. However, we can see a clear bottom at the 50 EMA on the daily time frame. And even though I told you guys all we should open up a short position for XRP at 91.5 cents or about that top basically, and for Bitcoin at about $45,000, which wasn't exactly the top, but we were pretty close in that. For Bitcoin, it doesn't necessarily look like we have to close the short. As I said before, guys, we actually want to look for the $41,000 area for Bitcoin. Then again, for XRP, as I already stated, I personally think the best strategy to go for right now is to accumulate as much as possible. 77 cents could be a first buy-in area, 69 cents a second buy-in area, and then again kind of move a couple of cents down lower every single time from there on forward. As I've told you guys before, XRP is one of the most certain cryptos for 2022, and in this video I'm going to explain briefly why, but more importantly I'm going to tell you guys the quote-unquote risks with other cryptocurrencies. Then again guys, if you're looking for a new exchange to trade on, or you're looking for an exchange that is juicy, it's trusted, whatever, I've met these guys in real life. I know it's good, I know it's just literally one of the best exchanges out there in terms of customer support and everything. Check out Bybit, a link is down below. Right now you can get $4,100 worth of bonuses. Just check it out, a link is down below for that. And also we're doing a $3,000 giveaway within a couple of days here. So if you want to be part of that, make sure you check out Bybit and sign up with the link down below for a $4,100 bonus. Then moving over into the most important news, because again, I just set up a base. We should have the Bitcoin and XRP short positions open, and as of this point, they would have popped off. XRP is bouncing though. Why? Well, most likely because of all the turmoils over in the world. I mean, let's be honest here. It is going crazy. Right now, there's a huge amount of FUD coming into the markets, mostly from Russia, Ukraine. I don't want to go too far into it, except for telling you guys right now, there is a huge amount of FUD with this all, and it can have some detrimental consequences to the crypto market. Why? Well, because usually this influences the traditional markets. And as we've seen before, traditional markets influenced, usually that kind of relays itself to crypto. And so we have not really set up a good basis on whether or not there will be an inverse or a direct correlation. But what we do know is that the S&P and Bitcoin move in unison. Again, albeit a direct correlation 1-to-1 or an inverse correlation 1-to-1, they move in some sort of pattern, specifically with these heavier pieces of news or basically movements going on. Now, Rand from Crypto Banter had a little theory about it, which is more so that it's all manipulated. I don't want to say that right here, as we don't know the full details about this all, right? We're just small sheep sort of in the entire herd of things. We cannot really say too much about what exactly is the ongoing thought process or what exactly the repercussions of actions or statements or news like this will be. But what any logical thinking human being can say is that the more uncertainty, the more conflict, the scarier it is for a lot of markets. Some markets prosper because of it, but a lot of others, they get scared because there's, again, conflict. The only crypto that I think doesn't really care about that at all, I think for a very good part, would either be if there was a panic crypto, something like that, but also XRP. Why? I've explained to you all before, if there's a very high probability, which for XRP there is, that this crypto is going to 10x in 2022, regardless of a bull or bear market, because they have one of the most important crypto lawsuits ongoing for themselves right now, well then regardless of all the panic and FUD out there, well, people can still buy this crypto, because if it's going to 10x, I mean, it might move lower first, okay, But if it's going to 10x, then anybody will still make their money out of it, right? And that's, again, the undergoing thought process. Then again, I think more and more people are starting to notice as well and realize the SEC lawsuit is based upon thin air. And a video that I'm going to publish later today, guys, will set, again, another basis for people to understand why this lawsuit does not make sense and why I actually have a ton of freaking XRP. You know what, guys? Maybe I should make another video explaining why I bought more XRP. Then again, I actually buy XRP almost every single day, as there's basically a couple of programs out there like crypto.com which allow you to invest every single day a certain amount. And even Coinbase, I believe, has it too. I actually have a little program for it which does it because I want to buy it from USDT and not from my credit card or anything like that. And then most likely there's an exchange that does that too. But I'm going to explain a little bit later, I guess, why I'm buying XRP so severely and how it turned out that my channel went from crypto news as a whole to mostly XRP news, because it's mostly based upon the fact that XRP has the craziest potential right now, which is again also a little bit about why I still have this XRP long position open over on the YouTube Bybit account. Again, remember guys, longer term we are extremely bullish on XRP and Bitcoin and most of these cryptos really, but short term I'm actually way more bullish on XRP than almost any single thing out there. Having said that, and this is a very crucial point, our main account opened up a short position on both of these things. And I told you all the reason I did not close my long position to open up a short was purely because I'm a little bit lazy. And purely because I thought, why would I? We only put in $300 and right now we're still in 170% profit on XRP. We only put in $700 on Bitcoin and we're still in $700 worth of Bitcoin. So I really wasn't stressing it too much. Then again, our theory is usually what should be followed, not my actual actions in this, as sometimes laziness can take over, or just the not caring of something. Because I mean, it's not laziness because I can click, it's just I don't really care what happens because I just want to let it rip, basically. Now, Bitcoin will be adopted by institutions this year by billionaire investor Bill Miller. I'm actually going to make a video about this later as well. There's a couple of theories which I kind of want to put together here one by one, and it kind of all comes down to the fact that crypto adoption is going to be so large scale, and I think many people right now are underestimating how heavy it is. I have a couple of tweets that I want to share with you guys to get some grasp of that, but that's again what the video here is about as well. Missouri State Rep has tabled a bill to exempt Bitcoin from property taxes. Are you guys understanding that everywhere in the US right now, it is happening? Everywhere in the US right now, they're stepping the game up. They're stepping the game up and they're starting to basically accept it or get to accepting it in some of that way, shape, or form. Yeah, again, before I rant on for like too long, let me just quickly come to a conclusion. Right now over in the US, I believe on most different places in there, the law is starting to change. Yet again, the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit, they're not really budging too much, but on the fundamental layer of the actual state, basically, things are starting to change. But we're also seeing it in most of major companies. For example, Uber here, to start accepting crypto as payments for ride bookings, confirmed CEO Dara, let's not even butcher that. And as I've described before, guys, this is just the start. We've described it a ton of times already by now. But it's just the start, because most of these companies know. Worst case, you accept crypto and you sell it instantly. But best case, you get a freaking entire portfolio of it, which again could be juicy if the price goes up. But most importantly, you get an entire new sector of people that would have before not really used their money. Right now, guys, I only purchase things with crypto or through one of those cards, basically. But there's a ton of people who don't like to use the cards because of some issues, and they would rather have the option. And if Uber decides to sell it instantly, it's just about the accounting that makes it difficult, or just about the selling. But find the right people. It's going to be so easy. So I honestly believe crypto adoption is a guarantee. Again, these are just my thoughts. This is not financial advice. And I personally think as well, with all the turmoil out there and the inflation, which again, we just measured at 7.5%. Plus, again, look at this list. Companies hiring for crypto jobs: NFL, Nike, Hulu, Visa, Meta, not so juicy that one, Apple, Nvidia, Disney, PayPal, Google, Fidelity, Amazon, Microsoft, JP Morgan, MasterCard, State Street, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America. Just grasp this. Just understand this. Realize this for a little second. And don't do anything with this if you don't want to. But understand that, which is why I will always hold my crypto. I don't decide, no, I've never decided to actually sell out of crypto ever. Some people try to panic me every here and there, and look at that beautiful XRP pump again. Guys, I'm telling you right now, XRP honestly is one of the most juicy cryptos for 2022. And anybody who's not holding some, I don't think is really acting responsibly. I think this is the best crypto for 2022 by far, and I'm gonna keep shouting this out there around the freaking internet all the time. If we're talking in terms of lawsuit updates, a lot of other things are happening. None of them are really that amazing, basically, where the price should pump because of it. But if we're looking from a more fundamental perspective, I think everybody should at least hold some XRP purely because of the potential in 2022. And for some reason, guys, this computer is really starting to die on me. Not exactly sure what's happening with it. If you guys know why my MacBook Pro is doing so bad, it's not full of memory or anything like that. I just don't understand. It's all of a sudden doing really bad. Maybe it doesn't like the Dubai weather for some reason. Right now, all of a sudden, I have no idea. And also, guys, let me know. I actually switched my entire setup. Very difficult, but I did it to make sure that you guys can hopefully get less echo. Let me know down below if the microphone is good like this. Let me know down below. And yeah, that was it for right now. I'm very extremely bullish. I have a couple of positions open on Bybit. Again, use the link down below for some crazy bonuses and a couple of special XRP community only giveaways. And I'll see you guys again in another one.